Hello everyone, welcome to episode 86 of How to Play Like a WoW Pro. Today I'm going to be playing in the tier 8 EBR 75, which is the best tier 8 light tank by a decent margin in my opinion, if it's in the hands of a great player. Well, I think it's better than the LT 432 and whatnot, in my opinion. So first let's go over the field mods. I'll take my camera off. So I picked the top forward speed for the first field mod because I just think it's better. For this one, I might actually change what I pick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the aiming circle size. It's not that this thing has bad dispersion, it's just that a lot of the time you aren't firing on reload because you're scouting, and then when you catch a break with the scouting or you double bush, then you shoot them, but you're not constantly firing. You could probably run neither or right for this. For this last one, let me see. The reverse speed is 60. I don't really notice the crew protection to injuries ever being a problem, especially because you have such little health that you can only take like 3 shots anyway before you die, so you can just use your repair or medkit for the first one, and then most likely it's not going to happen again by the time you're dead. So but honestly, just pick whatever you want. I'm just staying with neither. The field mods on this tank aren't great. It's the case for all EBRs. They're just not very special. For equipment, I would definitely run a loadout where you need optics on both loadouts because the view range on this thing is very bad. And then either events or an optics directive on both loadouts. I definitely run one loadout at least with vents, just for the extra view range, because vents plus optics is good for view range. You could, for your scouting loadout, run CVS, optics, and low noise, but I just like the vents better because the view range is so bad on this thing that you kind of need the extra view range from the vents. I don't think the low noise is really worth it. And then I run a damage loadout where I still run the vents and the optics for all the view range and whatnot. But then for my third slot I use an aiming unit just for better fully aimed accuracy. The dispersion on this tank is already insanely good, so that's why I prefer aiming unit over vertical stabilizer. For ammo, just depends how much money you want to make really. The APCR is good, but the heat is still very helpful at tier 10. I run 2 loadouts with different ammo choices. That's my high heat one, this is my low heat one, and then this thing also has good HE shells. So, for example, on my high APCR, let me turn my webcam back on. For my high APCR, low heat loadout, I run more HE because I'd probably pick this loadout in a low tier matchup where I can pen a lot of stuff with HE. And this is a tank where food is very important. You need to run food on this tank. I mean, you don't need to, but your view range is going to suffer greatly. Alright, let's cut and I'll get into the first battle. Alright, we got Airfield, which is actually really good, even though I hate Airfield. Since they updated this map, I've learned something that I've been wanting to show off, so now I'll finally be able to show it off. I'm gonna pick... So, do I really need the CVS this battle? No, I don't. I really don't, because I'm planning to go north, and the CVS is gonna give me nothing, because there's no bushes to spot through, so I'm just gonna bring my aiming unit. Plus, the main point of the spot I'm gonna be going to is to deal damage anyway. It's not really a spotting location. I don't think spotting on this map is really something that's really a good thing to do anyways if you have a decent gun on your light tank. I'll show you how this position works. So you just want to gun it across here as fast as you can, or else you'll get bled. I'm going to load HE for their EBR 75. Then you want to go to the right of this rock, and on the way to the next rock, you just knock these trees over. I fucked it up. I'm just going to go back and do it again. I don't think I'm lit. So these trees you want to knock over like so. There we go. And then now you have a cover. How did that bounce? And here you can peek unlit until you fire, and then just farm anybody who's in there. You have to be careful over peeking on this side because the TDs in the back can shoot you, and you also want to be careful poking this side because if you poke and then they get spotted, then they're just gonna blind shot you. I'm gonna move up to the next rock because I think there's nothing stopping me from doing that. Oh my god, fucking what? The scorpion was fucking ready for me, bro. So if you come to this place, it's way more sketchy. I usually only do this later game, but there was nothing in there for me to shoot at, so I just didn't bother staying where I usually stay, back here. This spot is harder to play because there's no bushes. This guy's a big problem for me because it means I can't pull out like this. Usually you can pull backwards like so, and then shoot between this little gap in the rocks, and you can actually shoot the perch from up here. But this SU is kind of preventing me from doing that. So I really would like him to make a mistake so I can shoot him, but okay, nothing spotted me, so I'm just gonna sit here like an ambush. Hopefully something backs into my gun. I can't actually spot their ELC if he's up there, so that was a bad first shot. Artie can kind of kill you slowly in both of these positions. I'm really tempted to just risk it against this SU and hope that I can spot him and then shoot him. But if he's just straight up pre-aimed on me, then there's a good chance he'll kill me. I'm really tempted though, because if I can kill him, then I can do so much more. I think I'll wait a little bit longer, as much as I don't want to. This guy probably won't even light me, to be honest. 250 meters. I don't have low noise, but still. I have great camo. It's really hard to pen him, though. Luckily, there's no Artie to slowly bleed me. That scorpion hitting me just really sucks, though. One thing I could do is back off again, and then go play somewhere else on the map, and I'm thinking that I might just do that. Okay, I'm gonna get him lit, and then I'm gonna... Oh, he actually lit me. So I'm kind of surprised by that. That guy's dead, that's great. There's nothing really to farm from up here, unless I were to kill the SU. Then I might be able to get a few shots, but that's about it. I think I'm just gonna leave for now. I might come back later. It's a shame that this game is mostly over and I haven't really done anything. Usually it works pretty well, because where that IS-3 is, people will just sit there and pre-aim at you. Because they see the bush knocked over and you get lit there. But this time there was only like a single tank that I could farm, so I had to move up more. I could blind shot this guy, potentially. He's dead. That was a stupid play by him, but now I'm gonna make my way to the north. Hopefully our Barask will do some spotting for us. It's gonna be hard to do anything still. That's unlucky. Didn't get lit for it though. Yeah, they're basically all dead, so I gotta do something. I just don't know what I can do. Oh, great. I fucked that up too. That's great. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty terrible game. Even though I survived the whole time. I'm gonna get behind this guy. I could go for the HE pens on him. The Brask might rotate over here though, is the problem. I'm gonna risk it though and just drive past him. Hoping the Brask doesn't kill me. I want to get another clip. Okay, he's not even here. I think the quickest route is to go like this. I'd like to ram him as well if possible. Okay, pretty bad game, but I did survive until the end, and I didn't feel like there's that many opportunities for damage with the play that I made in the beginning. $1,700 damage, 300 spotting, pretty mediocre, well, pretty bad actually. So let's go into the next game. Okay, so we got very good matchmaking against tier 7s, which almost never happens. And it's on Live Oaks, which is a very good map as well for this tank. It's kind of a toss-up which loadout I should bring, but what I'm planning to do is go to this house and spot this in the beginning. I think I'm going to bring CVS just in case it helps me spot someone through these trees here, although I'll be kind of far from the trees, so I'm not sure if it will really help unless it's like a KV3 or something, but we'll see. I don't think losing the accuracy is going to be that big of a deal anyways, because I'm mostly going to be scouting and running around, so... or not shooting at long range, I mean. So what I like to do in EBRs or in light tanks is just to get out here to this house. They do have 2 arties, so I've got to watch out for that. Him being there is kind of annoying, but there he is. I don't think he lit me. No. My team has hit them 0 times, which is kind of insane. So yeah, the goal of this position, I think I'm actually supposed to be at that spot. Whoops. Because these trees block. But you can poke here and spot anybody up on that ridge, and then all your TDs in the back will shoot. I don't go underneath right away, because if you go underneath, then this area right here, as the people drive east, they just shoot you and you die. It's not worth it at all. It's something that you do much later game, usually. It's always good to see if someone's out wide here, because they have a better angle on the back of this hill. I'm really tempted to fight their links. I'm lit. Oh my god. My team needs to, like, hit their shots, dude. Well, it's good that their link's suicided. I'm gonna go and spot underneath now. I wonder if I'm lit. Nope. Yeah, this thing's camo is very good, and he has poor V range, so I'm gonna just sit here. CVS might come in handy here. We are losing the city. I waited for him to be behind a tree so that hopefully I didn't get lit, and I didn't. Looking at what's unlit, there's only a T69 and an ISU 122, so I'm actually gonna go all the way underneath here, and start harassing their TDs. We still have a couple TDs behind me. I don't really expect them to give me good support, but you never know. Where the hell did this guy go? I'm gonna load heat for him and then shoot him. I'd like to get a bush between me and him, but I don't think I can, so I'm just gonna shoot. So I did get lit, but that's fine. I'm in the low ground here. We are losing by quite a lot, so I would like to, you know, start getting out some damage. That was very lucky. I'm playing on the top here to try to spot this AMX, but I'm not seeing him. There he is. I need to focus up in a second. I don't want to lose this game. So, I'm just gonna get unspotted. I'm gonna load heat so I can pen his side easier if I need to. That was a bad shot. Alright. Artie, please don't fuck me. I can shoot this T20, so I'm gonna rotate to do that. Bad. Unfortunate. I'm gonna try to spot one of these two tanks here. There we go. Okay, they're capping our base. I'm not too worried about that yet. I don't think it's a priority. I need a load of heat. I'm gonna help with the T20 right now. I want our guy to survive. Unfortunately, he died. I'm just gonna keep working on this guy for now. I hope their Progetto is low HP. That would help a lot. Come on, man. I'm gonna run out of shells if I'm not careful. Okay, they're still only single capping. Alright. I'm gonna quickly kill their Artie just to get him out of the game. Then I'm gonna go back to base. Maybe I should go back to base first, I'm not really sure, but I'm just gonna go for their Artie first, I guess. I want to keep these bushes between me and him if possible, so he doesn't light me coming in early. I'm not too worried about him, it's just about his teammates, really. Alright, I'm gonna head back to base because I'm worried that they're gonna put 2 on now. Hopefully I can kill this Artie on the way, but... Good. I am lit, so I gotta dodge and weave. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get back. Oh, I should've went back sooner, man. It's gonna be close.
man, literally like 3 seconds. Fuck. Should have went back sooner. I misjudged the timing. Oh, fuck, man. God damn it. It would have been pretty hard to win regardless because I don't have many shells, but could have probably made it a 1v1 without too much trouble, especially if I was helping my teammate during all that. That's part of the problem, is they're a lot of render, so I couldn't really see their HPs. For all I know, they're all like full health, but they're actually some one-shots. Got 8 kills, 5,000 damage. Bradley's, yeah, Pascucci's, pretty sick. Yeah. This T69 was kind of irrelevant, because you could just tell that he wasn't doing anything, so I probably should have just ignored him and gone to help on the rest of the map, but I just couldn't say no to free shots. Because I would have to deal with him later if I didn't deal with him now, and I was just perma-farming him, so... I thought it was a fine play, but... Because I wanted to clear one of the sides, so that then I had some space to work with late game, because I knew that I was going to be the last one alive, unless I messed up somehow. But yeah, let's go to the next battle. Alright. Took a little break. Now I'm back. Tier 10 battle on Berlin. Let me turn this down a bit. So, I bring my CVS loadout. It's still too loud. Let me just go like this. So that I can spot people through the bushes in the south. I'm gonna bring my loadout with more heat ammo as well, because it's tier 10. I just woke up, so we'll see how this goes. This map is pretty bad for light tanks, but you can potentially get some spotting on people who poke there or people who cross this gap there. There's basically 2 options for light tanks. It's to sit in like a bush like this, or it's to play on that corner there, spot these guys crossing, and get in a couple shots. You're not going to be able to spot them for your teammates because no one will be in position, but you can get a few shots yourself. But this game, since it's tier 10, I'm just going to play here. Didn't even get lit, which is... oh, we did, okay. We don't have many snipers behind us, just a Lancet and a 50 beat. Which is part of the reason why I'm shooting, because even if I spot something, I'm probably not going to get very much spotting out of it, so I might as well do the damage myself. Nice bleed by my team, that's huge. He's dead, that's great. That's an annoyance out of the way. He could have played in this bush there and been annoying to me. I'm keeping an eye on the north. If they cross this gap here and push up, and then I will probably rotate and farm them in the side. We're gonna lose the south eventually, so I'm eventually gonna have to leave here. In fact, I think we're just gonna lose this game straight up, but we'll see. Still possible to win. I'm thinking that I could almost go full north, but the Type 5 would probably stop me from pushing through. If you look at what's spotted, literally everything is spotted. They don't have arty though, so I can't go like that and go kill the arty or something. I'm just gonna chill for a bit longer. It might almost be worth going like that, but usually when you do something like that, like 3 tanks will turn and just YOLO you. The 1390 would probably come for me, so I'm still just gonna chill here for a while. My team is pushing up over there. Don't know if that's a good thing. Probably not. Well, it's an M4. It's actually probably a good thing. Nice. We got all the spotting on him. Didn't even get lit either. That tells me that there's no one in these bushes besides that Sturf, so I might be able to get an angle on this Hori to spot him here. Yeah, there he is. the Cobra. That is the last unspotted tank that we needed to see. I'm keeping an eye out over here to make sure I don't get spotted. I think I can actually flank them. I don't know if I want to do that yet. If I'm getting shots over here, then I don't really feel the need to risk this yet. But I'm not seeing any shots, so I'm gonna go behind this guy. Gotta be quick about this. Well, I'm actually not exposed to over here, so it's fine. He is not one clippable for me right now, so I gotta keep that in mind. I don't want to take a hit from him, obviously. Alright, we got him out of the game. Unfortunately, I think he blocked this, kind of. I'm just gonna pre-aim here. He should back up eventually. Bad shot. I'm not gonna bother fighting him. It's too hard to get a shot. Instead, I'm gonna flank around this way. Notice that 1390, so I'm gonna shoot him instead. He wasted one shot. He should aim at the T95 and not me, most likely. Oh, never mind. The T95 is around the corner, so he's clipping me instead. Just gonna get safe from him. Unfortunately, I didn't get a shot there. Gotta make sure the 1390 doesn't go behind me, but I think it'll be fine even if he does. I can always run. I need my team to help. I didn't realize my team was so low HP here. Now I'm kind of stuck. Could try to bait a shot from this guy, but it's pretty hard to do that. The K2 is extremely hard to pen. Should I reload? Yeah, I'm going to. I'm worried about the 1390 flanking me right now. I'm just gonna hold and wait for our team to pressure. Alright, he missed. I saw an opportunity to potentially not take a hit, so I went across. God damn it. He had HE loaded as well. Well, I misjudged the situation. I shouldn't have pushed in like that. I thought we were winning this side, but we weren't. I think we should have won this side. My team was just too passive. This 50B definitely could have pushed in sooner. But yeah, if I didn't get stuck there, I probably would have got quite a lot more out of this game. But considering it's Berlin, this still wasn't a bad game. I don't really know how we lost this side, to be honest. I thought we were chilling. Let's see. It might take a while for these guys to die, so I'm gonna pause. So, not a terrible result really for a tier 10 game on Berlin. We got the spotting on the EBR 75 and Sturv. That standard bush that I played in is pretty good. You're not going to spot people through those bushes usually unless they fire. Unless maybe if you're like in an RHM Panzer or a Sheridan with CVS and optics. But I'm not sure if their Sturv fired. I'm assuming he did because he has great camo. So we got all of that on him. In general, in light tanks, it's very important to be watching the minimap and see if there are different opportunities on different parts of the map, because you have such great mobility that you can take advantage of that thing, of those weaknesses. Whereas if you're in like a 60 TP, even if you see an opening, it's going to take too long to rotate, and you'll be spotted the whole time. So, but one thing I wanted to mention about light tanks in general, a lot of the time people will see an opening to go kill RD or to get completely behind enemy forces, like totally behind them, like on Berlin, like going to A2 or something. And in my experience, it's just, usually not a good idea, um, which is not common sense. But what usually happens when you get fully behind an enemy team, especially if they have a lot of people alive, is they'll realize you're there, and then like 3 tanks will just come swarm you. And even though it's probably good for winning the game because it draws them away from the main fight, if you want good combined, it's usually not going to be that good. You can kill the enemy arty, but enemy arty is usually not very influential in the game anyways. So you're not helping your team that much in terms of killing the arty. Depends on the map though, and the situation, but it's just something I've learned through experiences that a lot of the time it's not actually worth it. I guess I should elaborate more on what I meant. What I'm trying to say is a lot of the time it's more important that you just stay alive and make sure that you survive, because you'll be alive for much longer, and even though you won't have an immediate impact on the game, late game, especially in a light tank, you can have a huge impact on the game. So it's usually safer and on average better, but it really depends on the situation, like I said. So we got Lakeville. I think I'm gonna bring CVS, not really to spot through bushes, but just because it also removes camo on moving enemy tanks. And I'm gonna be spotting at longer ranges. I'm trying to spot this area here, so the CVS, even though it won't be spotting through bushes most of the time, will still be potentially useful, so I'm gonna pick that. Probably should have brought my other loadout for ammo, but it's not a big deal. So where I like to start out on this map usually is right here. I like to counter enemy light tanks who go like this, because they seem to do that a lot for some reason. Don't really know why, but it's very common for light tanks to do that. But also you can spot the middle from this location. Would have liked to kill that guy, but I couldn't. It's fine. I thought he was in the open, he wasn't. I really want to spot the mid as they move up, but it's kind of risky to poke right now. So I'm going wide in the bush. Well, I can't really because there's just gap. I'm going to go to here. The ELC is kind of a problem. I'm not permalit, am I? No, I don't think I am. Not even lit. So I did manage to spot him by doing that. He should die there eventually. Can't even blind shot him if I need to. I wonder if he'll shoot here or here. I'm not actually sure. Probably shouldn't have even fired there. Their ELC just got blinded out. We don't have anything in the city, so I could get lit from the city, but I'm going to move back up to this position. If he goes to there, that would be excellent. We don't actually have anything back here to snipe it though, except an ELC, so if we had more presence in the city, then this would be much better, because this guy would have basically nowhere to run. I'm thinking of what I can do, but without presence in the city, I don't really feel comfortable playing in this area, because I can get spotted along these streets. I need to know what's in the city first. I'm gonna double bush this guy. I think I can get away with that. We should blind here, but at the end of the day, it's only 240 alpha, and there's a good chance he misses, so it's not super big deal. We're slowly picking this guy. Our ELC's moved up in the city and spotted nothing, so I might go a little bit more aggressive. Gotta be very careful though. Don't think there's anybody on that corner. There are trees down actually though, so most likely there is. Don't think that was my spot. I'm lit. I know that because you turned towards me. I just need to stay safe from that corner over there, this corner, and get unlit. We have a lot of tanks middle. I think I'm gonna go for a scout run in a second, because I could get a lot of spotting here. Probably shouldn't be firing right now. I should wait until I get closer to fire, because now I'm kind of in the open, which I think is okay, but probably just wasn't worth firing there. And you can get to this area here. It's not completely safe, but it's pretty safe, and we're getting a decent amount of spotting for this. Oh, there's an SU out there. That's not good. Kind of want to run actually, because if they just peek for me for no reason, I will potentially die, so I'm just gonna hide in here for now. because of this guy. There's just too much pressure. There's too many tanks back there. I didn't think there would be that many. I like... What the fuck? Must have been the ship pack, but it looked like it landed like right behind this building. It's weird. I'm gonna poke this real quick just to see. There's a tank. Still want to stay safe. Want to make sure I'm safe from the SU from this corner as well. This guy seems like a bot. He's just shooting at the building for some reason. Since I'm a one-shot for the Scorpion and the SU, that's the main reason I'm not playing in here, even though I could get quite a lot of spotting for it. I want to spot this guy over here, but he's so far away that it's very unlikely I will. I'm going to move up to this house, or this little dip, because I think I can find somewhere where I'm safe, but can still spot these guys. Just gonna stay safe here from their TDs. This game looks like it's in our favor. So, oh no. I didn't think he would be able to play there unlit. I should have realized that and played back here. I think it was the right call to move up here, but I just should have played safer. We could still easily lose this game, so definitely should have played safer. Yeah, I couldn't see the HP of the people in the valley. Looked like it was pretty even over here, but it turns out that they still have a decent amount of HP, so this game was closer than I thought it was. And I think all of our people valley are going to die soon, because they're just going to get underneath them, and that's really bad for us. Alright, I think I'm gonna pause until the end of the game. So yeah, we lost, which is unfortunate because they're basically all low HP, so I easily could have carried this game in a light tank, but it is what it is. To be honest, I just forgot the Scorpion was there at all, but I thought he had left, kind of. Or died. Got 1800 damage, 1900 spotting. I would say, for me, this isn't a great result, but oh well. Yeah, this tank is extremely hard to play, but if you're able to play it very well, I think it's the best light tank by quite a bit. It's really good. Extremely good. Because it can do so much damage for a light tank, and then it's also extremely fast because it's an EBR. The only thing that sucks about this tank is the view range. That's literally it. Everything else about it, its camo and everything, is just insanely good. It's only got that one downside. Its gun is just too strong for a light tank. Way too strong. Its gun handling needs to be nerfed, but it's a premium, so that will never happen. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Took me 8 minutes to find a game because it's 4 AM and I'm on the NA server, which is dead. We finally got one. Mine, self-spawn, with 4 light tanks. If you've been watching my channel a long time, you'll know how I play this map. I go to H1 with medium tanks and light tanks. I'm not going to bring CVS because I don't think it's going to help me, and I'd rather have the full aimed accuracy to snipe middle. CVS might help spotting A4, not because I can spot through the bushes, but just because of the extra effective view range. Keep forgetting to switch to my other loadout, but ammo loadout, but so when you go to the island, if you're in a fast enough tank, you can stop here as you get here, and then just pre-aim at the hill, and that will allow you to get in a couple shots as they go up. I went too low. Unless we got one. We have a lot of tanks mid, like a lot. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the rest of how this position works later, but unfortunate. Bounce. Take one from that guy. So from this position, you can play out here and shoot the middle. But since those guys are there, it's going to be hard to do that. Not impossible, though. I can show you how. But I think I'm actually better off just pressuring the island right now. So if you want to get into this bush, if there's someone there, it doesn't work, but you can just sneak up through here and then go into that bush. It works if there's like somebody over there. I can't do that right now, though, because of that EBR 75. But here's the shots I was talking about. This angle is worse than over here, but you can still get some shots on tall tanks. I'm just gonna play patient for now. Their EBR 75 could technically push this, which is kind of concerning, but that was a bad shot. Yeah, he did push. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to escape, but this is pretty fucking terrible. So what I'm gonna do is just try to hide in here for now, get unlit. I can get shot by the hill from here, so this is not a good position at all. This is a terrible position. You should never go here. Hopefully I'm not, yeah. I mean, look at my team, bro. I don't really know what to say. I should have, I don't even know. I was just risking that their EBR 75 wouldn't push that, but yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about this. Even if I had somehow managed to kill the EBR 75 without just getting bled in return. I was down HP on him, and he's in a bush just camping there. So if I try to peek him, he's just going to shoot me. And then I get to potentially shoot him back. If I blind shot him, there's a good chance I miss. If I just trade with him, then I'm just going to eventually die to him because he's up HP. So I didn't really have an option versus him, I didn't feel like, so that's why I didn't bother trying. I mean, I was thinking that maybe I could have gone down here and then quick poked him and blind shot it once and then backed up because he wouldn't be expecting that, but it's just, don't really think it was worth it, honestly. And I thought it was a G-Store spotting me in the beginning. I didn't realize there's someone in that bush. But even if there was someone in that bush, I probably would have peeked that anyway. Yeah, it's just whatever game. I waited 8 minutes for this shit. I mean, the only thing I can think that I could have really done differently is notice we were losing sooner and then just run away. But the thing is, a lot of the time, the one line is where you want to be when you're losing anyway, because you can get out a lot of damage from there as they drive in towards you, but it would have been better off in this case for me to be just in our base. But I still would have been a terrible game, though. There's really nothing I can do about that. Alright. We got Westfield, which is a pretty good map for the EBR 75. I'm wondering whether I should bring loadout or CVS or aiming unit. You might be thinking that I would go south, but I don't like the south on this map. It's just too risky to commit to the corner, and playing here I'm not going to spot anything crossing very easily, and I'll just get like one clip and then I'll leave anyway. I actually like to play, I'm wearing CVS, I like to play in this area. Oh, I didn't switch my ammo loadout, fuck. I wanted the extra HE shells. So, I'll show you some tricks to playing this position. I'm gonna load HE first, just in case I run into their EBR 75. And also I can pen a lot of them with HE. We have a lot going south, which is good. I can shoot the cross as well if my team lights it. I like to play like right here, I think it is. Actually shoot this guy. Nice bounce. Am I lit? No, I'm not, so they don't have anything in some weird bush. I'm just gonna snipe the cross. The fact there's no one here is a good and bad thing. It means I can't spot them for my team or damage them. Another excellent double bounce. Fuck off, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna hide now. I don't know what shot at me. Probably that guy. Man, this guy's in the open. I should actually go for him. Oh, sick. Now there's a guy there. Oh my god, if I fucking die here, I'm actually gonna kill myself. I need to just fucking gun it out of here. Hopefully I don't get shot from there. I'm too low to be shot by the Scorpion. I think we're losing the north. Pretty sure. This EBR 75 is a huge threat. I need to make sure he can't YOLO me. Dude, I'm getting so unlucky with RNG. Hoping my team will just protect me if I play here. Nice. There he is. I don't want to be lit yet, because I'm kind of low HP. I feel like I've been surviving even though just trying to survive even though we're up so much. I'm gonna load HE for their TDs. Hoping the Scorpion is over peaking or something. Actually, I'm gonna load APCR for this BZ because he's over peaking. Hoping I can spot him here, but I kind of doubt it. Hopefully I don't get lit here. That was a terrible shot. Look at where the Scorpion is, dude. Who the fuck plays there? I'm kind of throwing my damage right now. Because of driving skills. I'd like to get 2 clips on this guy if possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. I might go for a ram instead. Shouldn't have HE loaded right now. I should have loaded heat, but he's a one-shot, so it might work out. Sick. Well, that was a pretty bad game, considering the map. Shit was just going so fast, and I was trying to survive, because random fucking Scorpion in the middle of the open, plus the EBR YOLOing me.
How much a dollar really costs? The question is detrimental, paralyzed in my thoughts, parasites in my stomach keep me with a gut feeling, y'all. I
really want to play another game though, because I feel like I don't like to end on 2 bad ones. 2,500 damage and basically no spotting. They didn't have anybody playing at the houses. If the Scorpion was playing there like a normal person, then I would have just killed him for free. So that sucks. Bounced a ton of shots on the side of a Vipera, and Udez I missed. Could have been quite a lot better. In case I end the video here, I'll just show you the session stats, which aren't great. Usually I aim for 2,600 damage and like 1,000 spotting. We'll see though, I'll probably play another. I'm gonna end the video here because I can't get a match because of the server population, so that's it for this video. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. Sorry that this session wasn't that crazy. Goodbye.